if that's not enough to worry about, we're learning more and more drivers you share the road with could be driving illegally. News Channel 5's Kristen Volk is live out on the roads tonight in Cleveland with more.
Yeah, get this, Nita. There are thousands of people who get caught driving without a valid driver's license in Cleveland every year. The problem is so big that more people go before a city judge for driving under suspension than they do for marijuana abuse.
Apparently, you thought it was still okay for you to go on and continue to drive, even though you didn't have a driver's license.
It's another day in court.
You still wish to enter a plea of no contest to these charges.
Another docket full of people driving without a valid license.
Do you have insurance now?
Something Cleveland Municipal Judge Ronald Adrian has no tolerance for.
So, ma'am, how many times do you think that you should be allowed to do that before you take a hit?
Especially for repeat offenders like 25-year-old Santasha Hope. She's been caught without a valid license 4 times.
There's really no excuses, but when you have to go to work, go to school, and take care of your kids, then you telling me not to drive is not an option.
Hope's license has been taken away for driving without insurance, but she says she hasn't had the money for that. In 2011, more than 13,000 unlicensed drivers got behind the wheel in Cleveland, sometimes more than once. In 2012, that number inched even higher. And in the first 5 months of this year alone, more than 6,000 people drove illegally.
Not only is this a safety issue for all motorists to be concerned about, but there are also these unlicensed drivers, typically uninsured motorists as well. And what that does is it drives the rates up for the rest of us.
And if you get into an accident with an unlicensed, uninsured driver, AAA spokesman Brian Newbacher says be prepared to pay up.
Ultimately, it's going to come out of your pocket one way or the other.
But, ma'am, if you're going to operate a car in Ohio, you got to be insured.
Finally, on Hope's 5th time back to court, she obeyed orders.
Do you have insurance now?
Yes, I do.
She arrived insured, licensed, and confident.
This is going to be my last time here. I'm not coming back for insurance problems.
Because there are so many people getting in trouble for license problems, the court does have a traffic intervention program. That program helps unlawful drivers get their driving privileges back. Now, as for Hope, even though she did come to court with her driver's license and a valid insurance card, the judge still sentenced her to 500 hours of community service for violating her probation. Live in Cleveland, I'm Kristen Volk, News Channel 5.